Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NB Edit. Man, does it feel good to be back up here in northern Wisconsin. I am up here in the Northwoods all by myself, a little solo trip today. Man, does it feel good. It is absolutely beautiful out here. Today, we're on a small lake and we are going to be going for some panfish. We're eyeing up some crappie, maybe even some bluegill. Just happy to be out, guys. It feels so good to be back home. For those of you who don't know, Nick and I actually just spent a week up in Alaska, and we were chasing after some lake trout and some burbot. We were with the Mindak Outdoors guys, and we had an absolute blast. And then when we returned, we immediately flew into Minneapolis and had to go to the St. Paul Ice Show, where we got to see a lot of you guys, and we had an absolutely awesome time. We got to hang out with the guys over at Eskimo, and again, we just had a blast out there. It was super fun, but it feels great to be back home. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead, start spudding out. We're gonna check some ice conditions up here today. Again, I'm on a small lake. We're going after some panfish. Let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Making our way out towards the center of the lake. We're gonna go ahead, see how much ice we've got here. Inch of some soft stuff. Let's see what we're working with. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So right here, there's about ½ inch, not quite. That is, essentially slush layer up top. It's actually fairly firm, but you can tell underneath I've got a little gap there. Oh yeah, right there's the good stuff. There's a solid 3 inches or more. We are looking great. Temps were cold while we were gone in Alaska, and I was a little bit nervous just because I didn't know what the wind and the snow was gonna bring. We've been on some good ice this year already, and we've been on some pretty sketchy ice this year already as well. So we're gonna go ahead, grab this handy dandy new tool I've got behind me. Check this out. We've got the Eskimo Pistol Bit 2.0, and who's that guy? Oh yeah, that's right, that's Nick Gosling. That's pretty cool. Nick actually made the cover of the Pistol Bit 2.0, the 10-inch series, and it's not exactly something that we expected from them, but we went up, did a little photo shoot, some fishing with the guys up in Upper Michigan last year, and that is pretty cool to see. So we're gonna bust out the new 10-inch Pistol Bit 2.0. I'm gonna attach that to my drill. We're gonna start drilling out some holes and getting on top of some panfish. Well, what do we think? Are we gonna need instructions for this bad boy? Just kidding. Used them before, worked great. Super excited for the 2.0. Got a chance to use it once last year, and the thing was absolutely awesome. Oh, baby. There she be. Pistol Bit 2.0, the big old 10-inch. I don't think I'll need a 10-inch today, but it's what we got. I am excited to use this early ice walleyes. This is gonna come in clutch. I'm actually gonna try to go walleye fishing tonight and hopefully get a real big one. And if I do, it is gonna be nice having that 10-inch hole. Super slick. The fact that this thing just cuts like butter and you can just attach it to your drill, that's pretty awesome. Woo! That puppy rips. All right, we're gonna go ahead, drill out some more holes. Might actually just hook up the LiveScope right now, check and see if we've got anything in the area. Let's see what's going on down below. Pull out the old LiveScope, turn that on, take the cover off. As you can tell, I've got my Garmin unit all assembled on the brand new HD Innovations shuttle. Got to use it just a little bit before we left on our trip, and I'll tell you what, this thing pretty freaking awesome. Let's see what's shaking and baking down there, baby. All right, well, that's exciting. As you can tell, 20 feet out, I'm already seeing fish, whether that's crappie or bluegill, something. There's a couple more coming in close. Oh gosh, I gotta actually grab a rod. This is crazy. We're already on fish. First hole. Oh boy. Whip out the old Eskimo rod locker. We're just gonna grab the first rod in hand. What do we got? Feather duster from Frostbite, paired up with a small dinner bell. Okay, ooh, I must have made a little bit of noise. I see those fish spooked. They were about 10 feet out. I don't see him anymore. Let's go ahead and give this just a little turn. Oh, that is what we are looking for. Oh my, oh my. Okay, 50 to 80 feet out. That's a mega school. Okay, nope, that's where we're heading. We're going that way. I know I was kind of in a rush before, but again, I'm using the Frostbite Feather Duster Vanna Black series. That's the rod I'm using. I've got that partnered up with the Carbon X 500 from PC Fun. That's the reel that I'm using. If you guys are looking to get some new reels or any new gear, you can check out the PC Fun website. Use our code NBEdits18 and that'll save you 18% off on your whole order. So go ahead, check that out. Oh boy, there are a lot of fish below us. Go ahead and move this down. Oh, I'm already on. I'm on. He ate up. I didn't even feel him at first. What do we got? Oh, nice bluegill. Look at that. Okay. Okay, not what I was expecting. I was hoping these were going to be crappie, but you know what? We'll take some nice gills any day. What's up, buddy? It's probably like a nice, I don't know, maybe 7.5, something like that. Not a mega tank, but there are some absolute giants in this lake. And you can tell this is going to be a really good fish one day. Look at that hump already starting on his forehead. It's pretty thick. We're going to go ahead and just get him back right away. We got more fish to catch, so let's go ahead, dive down there. Oh, there's a really big fish coming in. I'm going to try to keep this high so the big one gets it. It's got to be a big crappie up here. Got him. Got him. Either a bass or a crappie. Oh, he came off. No, 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 no. No, that's a nice fish. Got one. Ooh, that one feels decent. Almost got, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, it's a bass. It's a largemouth. Go ahead and pull the transducer out. Man, maybe that other one was a nice bass. Okay. Not what we're after, but we'll take it. Woohoo! That's a nice largemouth right there. I mean, not a giant tank, but healthy fish for sure. All right. That'll bend the old feather duster down. Sweet. See you later. Oh man, this is fun. This is fun. I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta get the camera set up here. And this spot, I don't think these fish are leaving this spot. So I might even drill another hole actually just to jig out of. Maybe that would be a good idea. Woo! That puppy absolutely rips. Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah, they're excited. All sorts of excited. Look at that, fish on. Small bluegill. What do we got? Woo! That guy came flying out of the hole. They just can't resist the dinner bell. Awesome little spoon. Got that white and orange color on there right now. Lip smacker, I believe that one's called. Oh boy. Okay, the school's moving. Oh, but there's one flying in. Look at this guy. I'm not even gonna drop it to bottom. I'm at 25 feet of water. I'm at 15 feet right now in the water column. And they are just coming chasing it. Oh boy. Oh! Let's go. What do we got here? Another little bluegill. I'm surprised we haven't landed a crappie yet. That almost seems crazy to me. Oh, there's two of them coming. I think the big one's got it first. Got him. Oh, it doesn't feel huge. Looked better on, oh, there we go. Now we got a little fight. Hey, crappie! Let's go! That is freaking awesome. Target species acquired. Beautiful fish. Not a giant, but beautiful colors. Look at that. That is awesome. I love catching crappies more than anything. I absolutely love catching crappies. But you know what? Any fish is a plus. Bluegill, bass, crappie. I guess I don't really care what we're catching today. I just wanted to come up and catch some fish. Oh, what is that big fish on the right? We want that guy. Oh, there's a big one on the bottom too. Oh man, there's more fish moving in. Okay, this is awesome. Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, another swing and a miss. See, this is the problem with bluegills. I am not slimming down to a little tungsten jig today. We got nice weather. These fish are happy. I'm not doing it. I'd rather just move spots if I have to. There we go. Fish on. Oh, baby. What do we got? spinning in circles. Feels like a nice, oh, it's a bass. You're not a crappie, you're a bass. They cannot resist the dinner bell. The thing's just too good, man. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, it's hands down my favorite thing to use, and it's not close. They do make some other awesome baits, don't get me wrong. Like, I love using the tantrum, especially walleye. Like, when the walleye are all fired up, it's awesome. I don't know, man. That dinner bell just gets it done. Look at this fish coming up. Oh, missed him. Come back, come back, come back. Oh, you little bugger. These fish just keep coming in and out. Like, I thought I was gonna have to move, but even when there's only like 1 or 2 on the screen, all of a sudden 10 more will come in. So I don't know. Is it worth moving? Do I make more noise and drill more holes, or do I just stay? Because we're catching fish. I mean, it's hard to argue. This one feels like a bluegill doing circles. Oh yeah, most definitely. Man, they're all kind of that cookie cutter 6.5, 7.5 range. Looking for a big one. Like, I'm looking for those big, fat, wide marks. That's kind of what we're eyeballing right now. Longer marks are most likely just going to be a bass. If it's really tall, probably a big crappie, potentially a big bluegill, or could just be a big bass. That's also a possibility. Got him. Okay, these fish just won't let me move. This one feels decent. Oh, it's a nice crappie. Let's go, baby. That's kind of what we're after, but hopefully a little bit bigger. Go ahead and take that spoon out of the mouth. Again, probably around that 8-inch range, 9-inch range, something like that. Not huge, but pretty cool to see. I know there's bigger in here, but you know what? I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're catching fish. One of the things I really, really enjoy about LiveScope is the fact that you can learn so much from it. I know a lot of people say that LiveScope just ruins the sport, but to be honest with you, it's just not true. I mean, at least in my opinion, it just seems like you can use it as such an awesome learning tool. You can see how fish behave. You can see where fish are located, why they're there, you know, why do they go to certain areas during that time of the year. I'm just looking at blobs, you know, I can just tell their spots, but the way they're behaving can almost tell me, you know, what kind of fish are below me right now. Like right now I've got bluegills underneath me, and there's mixed in crappie and mixed in bass, but like that one came up super assertive, and I could tell it was a crappie. I mean, once in a while, bluegill will do that too, but another nice fish. That is awesome. There it is. That's a bluegill. Yup, that's a nice one too. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. I really want to see like a nice 10-incher come out of here today. That would be super cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like catching those 7-8 inchers as well, but love to just see one big one. All right, well, fish have kind of moved. I'm sure I could just sit here and wait, but there's about 1,000 fish to the right of me, so I think we're gonna go ahead and drill another hole. All right, let's go drill another hole here. Oh my. Yup, we're on them, boys. On. Ooh, what do we got? Crappie! There we go. It's a good one too. Not a giant, but probably a better one out of the ones that we've caught so far today. There we go. Look at that. Nice crappie. Again, not massive. I know there's a lot of this size in here, which gives me hope. You know, you put fish like this back, and you're gonna have one heck of a lake one day. Go ahead, toss him back. So there are crappie up top actually, which is good to see. I was kind of thinking they were all small bluegills that were up top, and I was gonna have to drop in the middle of the pile of fish. I mean, look at this. You can see my jig going down. All right, there's already fish all over it. So it's a learning tool, you know. Like I'm on. Do I go down to bottom? Do I stay up top? Like, what do? We're catching crappie up top. Okay? We're catching crappie up top. That's what we're doing. I like it. But you never know. Maybe if I drop down to bottom, I would get some bigger ones. Maybe the bigger ones want to stay low. You never know. Another good one. Not massive, but good fish. Throw him back. So far I have not gotten screwed over by the transducer, so we like that. We have some smaller bluegill up top, and we've got small to medium-sized crappie up top. There's a ton of fish just racing for it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop lower and see if maybe it's worth kind of fishing the middle of the column. Oh my God, I already had a bite. That was crazy. There's one. Okay. What's in the middle of the pack? Bluegill, crappie, feel crappie, yep. But same size, okay. Gosh, this is awesome. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? See ya, buddy. Ooh, what is this fish pushing up? Whoa, that was assertive. That was assertive. Nicer crappie. That's more the size that we want to see. That's a lot better. We're improving. We are improving. See you later, buddy. I know sometimes it's hard to judge the size of a fish on LiveScope because they're just kind of blurbs. Oh, what do we got here? Another nice crappie. Okay, let's go. That is awesome. We are on them right now, boys. Look at that. Again, not huge, but if you were going for eaters, you know, that's not a bad one. That's probably that 9-10 inch range. I went and grabbed a bucket and got some water in it. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep a couple nicer of these fish in the bucket for a picture, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put them back right away. Oh, there we go. Well, we're rolling. We're hooked up. Oh boy, try not to get tangled in the deucer. It's a good one. There we go. Take a look at that, you guys. Another nice one. Again, not a giant, but such beautiful colors to him. This one's got a lot of orange built into his belly. Super, super cool. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. There we go. Another one. Stay out of the deucer. Nice gill. There we go. Beauty gill. He missed it actually. Got him right in the forehead. Another nice one. Whoop, you gotta go down the hole there, bud. Okay. You got her figured out. Come on, come on. There's one. What do we got here? Acting like a crappie. Yep. Another nice one. Oh, wow. That one slapped it. Very assertive. Oh, it's a nicer crappie. There we go. Right through the old transducer. Did not get stuck, thankfully. I was a little nervous on that one. Okay. Another good one. The massive school of fish has pushed elsewhere. I don't know how far they went yet. I haven't really looked. There are still fish below me. Oh gosh. Not paying attention. Oh gosh. Okay, I wrapped myself up on my pole. Just trying to fix it. And then a nicer fish actually came in and hit it. Oh yeah, good crappie. There we go. Nice. Probably one of the nicer ones of the day. It's a good fish. Sweet. Look at this. There's a freaking 1,000 of them below me. There we go. There one ate. Oh, camera died. GoPro still rolling. That's good. Look at that. It's cold out here, so the camera battery died. Gotta go ahead and switch that, but another nice fish. Let's go, baby. All right, we got a new camera battery in. Changed up the angle a little bit. Oh, here comes one. Oh, there we go. What do we got here? Crappie or bluegill? Feeling crappie-ish. Oh yeah. Another nice one. This is definitely a little bit better school that I've gotten into. Like an extra year towards that year class. It seemed like the first spot that I was fishing had a lot of those 7-inch bluegills and 8.5 inch crappie, and now we've caught a couple bluegill that are probably an inch bigger, crappie are an extra 1.5 inch bigger. A little bit different year class, just kind of all hanging out together. It seems like a lot of times those bigger fish kind of tend to hang out with one another. I might just drop it down into the pack, see what happens. Oh yeah, now they're getting frisky. Now they're getting frisky. Ooh. It seems like it's got a little bit of weight to it. Oh yeah, another good one. Let's go, baby. All right. Again, talking about that year class, just a little bit bigger. All seem to be kind of hanging out together over here. Another nice fish. Got my 4 decent ones in the bucket. Gonna go ahead and put some of these smaller ones back. See you later, buddy. Woo! Okay. I like to keep 3 or 4 for a cool picture. Obviously gonna keep the biggest ones. We're keeping them healthy in a full bucket of water. One last look at them here before we throw them back. They were only in the bucket for like 10 minutes or so. All right, see you later, buddy. Woo. Bye. You as well. Woo. Alrighty, guys. Well, pretty awesome day out here, to say the least. Super excited to get out back in northern Wisconsin. Couldn't be happier. It was an awesome mission. I was only out here for maybe 2 hours, and we just hammered a bunch of fish. We got some bass, we got some bluegill, we got on top of those crappies that we wanted to see. I would have loved to have caught a giant. I know this lake holds them, but you're not gonna get a big one every single time you go. So overall, super happy with how today went. We got some quality fish, and that's all that matters. Smile on your face, leave the lake happy, get some fish topside. So we're gonna go ahead, get everything all packed up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it. That would really help us out. We'd really appreciate that. If you guys are new to our channel, make sure to subscribe. We've got a ton of really cool stuff coming. Again, guys, like I said in the beginning of this video, we just got back from Alaska. We caught some big lake trout through the ice. That trip was so fun. I cannot wait to go through all the footage and see how those videos come out. They're gonna be awesome. They're gonna be coming within the next couple days here, maybe the next week or two. Overall, again, just super happy to be out here in northern Wisconsin back on the ice. So I'm gonna get everything packed up. I've gotta go walleye fishing tonight. Hopefully Nick can get done with work and make his way up north to join me tonight as well. So stay tuned for that. We might have a walleye video coming here in the near future as well. One last thing that I did wanna touch on before leaving here today, guys, is make sure you guys are being safe. Went through a little bit of ice conditions earlier, but just wanted to touch base one last time before we go. It is still early, guys. I know it is nearly mid-December by the time you guys are seeing this video. Today is December 10th, and I'm walking on about 3 inches of ice, and I've got 1 inch of like a slush layer above that. So just keep in mind, you know, safety. Obviously, bring your picks. Wear a floating suit. Every lake's going to be different. Some lakes have experienced a lot of wind, some snow. You know, it's one of those things depending on how far north, whether you're east or west. Every side of the state's gonna be a little bit different. So if you guys are wondering where I'm at, I'm in northern Wisconsin. That's about all I'm gonna give you. Not giving out coordinates today. But again, just be safe no matter where you are. Go out there and have some fun. Bring a chisel, spud out. Make sure you're being safe about it. That's all I've got for you. So again, if you guys enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Tight lines from NB Edits.